Howdy Texans, it's time for our January online faculty meeting. We did another completely online faculty meeting for January because we have limited time in January, a lot going on, as many of you are fully aware, and so thought we would go ahead and do the online meeting this month again. So opportunity to share with you again our Northwest ISD Core Beliefs, and so we get to review that for you one more time. Remember, kids come first. Continuous learning is essential to prepare for college and career opportunities. Each student's success is all of our shared responsibility, and learning is influenced by environment. And then when you look at our strategic goals, success through meaningful learning experiences, recruiting and value and retain an exceptional staff, and then create and foster an environment where our stakeholders are engaged in the transformational work of our family. And so looking at our campus strategic goals, and so these are the ones that are centered around our campus improvement plan and the things that we've been working on all year. Every learner is going to experience student-centered, research-based learning strategies, and we have more of that for you today. We're going to level up our student, staff, and self-expectations while nurturing that positive culture of caring. So we're going to TexanUp, level up all of our expectations for every one of our Texans. And remember, we're looking for high expectations for every Texan. There's not anybody in this building who's not capable of living up to excellence. And so we want to continue that work. And then efficiently and wisely use our time, our human resources, and our financial resources, because those are certainly valuable to the work that we do. So far, we've worked on revisiting and renorming our expectations of our students, of one another, and ourselves. And we're going to continue that work as we go on every day. Our goal is mastery learning for every Texan, and so we're going to talk about some strategies to help us with that today. And looking at our work beyond the walk in the red robe across the graduation stage. We're going to get some good information about that today, especially pay attention to Amber Ward's video about scholarship opportunities for our students. Maybe not every student is college bound, but every student can benefit from the opportunity at least to go through the process of applying for a scholarship to help them pursue the things that are happening beyond that walk across the stage in the red robe. So that's really important information for us today. So remember that coming soon, I'm going to be, in fact, next week, I'm going to be calling together some student committees to review some of the information that you guys and students and the community have shared in the survey that I sent out. And so hopefully we got some good responses, some good things that we can pull together and begin to talk about as we develop our motto, mission, vision, and values for our campus. And then I'm going to share with you a video. And so today we had our instructional rounds here in our building. We visited our science and English teachers because our science and English teachers have been the ones who have, at least according to our little badge system where we have the magnets that go around the doors, those are the ones who have collected the most wicker badges. And so we thought, well, we'll go in and visit these classrooms and see how those strategies are benefiting the learning environment. One of the things that we came across in our discussion, and this is a group of administrators from across the district, pretty unbiased group, and one of the things we came across is maybe, just maybe, to some extent, we're employing the AVID strategies just because we think that's the right thing to do, or out of compliance, in other words. And I'd like to encourage us to move beyond compliance, because if we're just looking at compliance and we're not looking at the purpose, then I think we miss the point. So why are we promoting AVID across our campus? I'll give you a brief snippet here, and then I'm going to share with you in a series of videos over the course of the semester some things that help you understand why AVID, why have we chosen AVID as a system to help us do the things that we need to do to support our Texans. And so one of those things is student-centered learning. It's an awesome opportunity to bring you some strategies that are just good teaching strategies. They happen to be in a little package that we call WICOR, W-I-C-O-R. But the reality is they're just good teaching strategies, and they bring us student-centered learning experiences with research-based strategies. And so that's going to be good for every student in this building. It's culturally relevant learning. In other words, it's learning that's going to apply to every culture that's represented in our building. You may have noticed that we're a pretty diverse population. And so what are we going to do to help every student who encounters us, with whatever background they come to us with, how can we make sure that learning is relevant for every culture represented in our building? It equips our students for future success. So our students get equipped with strategies that help them to advocate for themselves and help them to be able to take care of themselves after that walk across the stage in the red row. So what are the things that we're going to do to equip our students for future success in college, in career, and in life? And then it equips our teachers with excellent strategies, as we already discussed. It increases positive academic behaviors and culture. And that's one of the things that our teachers identified for me. When we had our one-on-one meetings in the first semester, our teachers indicated that we really wanted to try to enhance our culture of academics, maybe even restore to some level. We've got a lot of school spirit, we have a lot of fun, we have a lot of pride in our school, but what about a culture of academics and valuing academics and the work that we do in the classrooms? And so AVID will help us to bring that about. So I'm going to play a little video for you called Why AVID. I hope you enjoy this month's edition of the faculty meeting, and I look forward to seeing your comments.